sadly, sorry to disappoint you. Yeah, it's a Chinese 125. There's actually a funny story with my 125. I did have a Suzuki 125. I bought it really cheap because I didn't have money and I needed it to commute, and I really needed it to commute because the commute to my university is like 3 hours. So yeah, I needed some form of transport. And yeah, I bought a Suzuki 125. Not going to tell you the model or any details like this in case somebody recognizes me. But yeah, it was a piece of shit. Everything on that bike was broken. Every single bolt was sheared. Fucking hell, that bike was wrecked. I did, I don't know, maybe 50 miles on it and just gave up because it kept on breaking down on busy roads. So what were my options? Fix the Suzuki. No, because it would cost more than it is worth. I'm disappointed. Only 1 out of 2. Anyway, funny story. Well, not funny, just a story. I had a choice. I could fix the one, the Suzuki, or I could buy another cheap 125 with cash. But I didn't really have loads of cash because I already spent loads on my CBT and on the Suzuki. So I didn't have any, cash floating around. So what do? I didn't want a Chinese bike at the start. I was doing absolutely everything not to own one, because I've heard loads of bad things. I did hear good things about Chinese, bikes. Tailgating me, okay, fair enough. I did hear a lot of bad things. I did hear some good things about them, mostly bad things. And I don't know, one day my dad said, what about buying a Chinese, bike, brand new? They're not that expensive, you could have it financed, which was the only option, for me. Yeah, I was looking at keyways. I wanted a Supermoto, because why not? If I'm buying a bike, brand new bike, might as well choose what I want. I went to have a look at, well, first choice was a keyway. It was quite expensive, 1800 quid for, a Chinese 125. So I don't know. And I rung around a couple of shops and I didn't seem to have it anywhere. So I said, okay, so what are my other options? I'm a fan of Spicy 110. I know his sin did serve him well for a while. No, I think you've got it for 2 years. If you're watching this, Spicy, I think you've had it for 2 years, weren't you? It's not too bad. It's serving you well, so can't complain. So I said, okay, I'm going to have a look at, the Sins Apache. Went to a shop, sat on one. I said, yeah, that's nice. Really, really nice. So I had my finance sorted. And picked up the bike. So that's the story of my 125. I basically had a choice between a broken, Japanese bike, which I will have to fix every time I want to ride it, or a brand new Chinese bike. That were my two options. On the options, I couldn't have anything else. Buying a second-hand, 125 on finance was just not an option, because not only they are more expensive than, a lot of them are not more expensive than a Chinese 125 brand new. Nowadays bikes, at least 125s, they're all shit. You pay $2,500 for a YBR. And it's a great bike, absolutely, don't get me wrong, it's flipping amazing. Although it looks like shit, the new one at least. But they rust as fast as Chinese 125s. Mine's, yeah, there's spot of rust, I mean, okay, let's face it, the exhaust is fucked. The exhaust is completely, rusted. That's the only thing that's rusty on it. I did, give it a coat of WD-40 or whatever it is called before the winter, so at least most of it is protected, by something. Yeah, I'll have to clean it again, but I just don't have time lately. Sadly, it's an examination and assignment period at my university, so I don't really have that much time to clean it. I really want to clean it because, you know, it's getting really bad. And, you know, if I want to sell it, it needs to be in good condition. I need to, you know, look after it. And I do look after it, I do service it, don't get me wrong. I'm not one of those people who just buy a bike and never service it. I got myself a torque wrench and, you know, all these, you know, bits and bobs like this, so I can service it. Also, you know, I do go to the proper service and everything anyway. So there's that. But yeah, I need to wash it again, degrease it and stuff, and just give it, you know, give it some TLC.